Here's how you make some delicious, crunchy, cheesy bread, even if you've never made bread before. This recipe is super easy to remember, so you're gonna put 3 cups of all-purpose flour into a bowl that you can easily cover. Then we want 1.5 cups of warm water. By warm, I mean when you put your finger in it, it doesn't sizzle. Half a teaspoon yeast straight into the water. Stir it around and let it sit for about 3 minutes. Make sure to store this puppy in the fridge or freezer. Add a teaspoon of salt to the flour. Give it a little distribution mix. To make sure the yeast is ready to go, we're looking for at least one of 3 things. Does it smell like a dive bar? If it does, dump it in. Is there foam? Because there's no sugar in here, there may not be foam. Third, and a nerdy pastime of mine, is to look on the side of the jar and see if the yeast is moving. If it's moving, it's alive and it's kicking. Mine smells like a dive bar, so I'm gonna dump it straight in. Give it 20 big stirs. Ta-da! Go around the edge and get all the bits and bobs off. If it looks like cookie dough and pancake batter had a baby, you're doing great. Cover, put it on the counter, let it sit for at least 5 or 6 hours, or up to 18. The main difference will be flavor. So if you like it really yeasty, leave it longer. If you are lower on time and don't like it as yeasty, go for like 6 hours. Good morning, and 18 hours later, let's take a look at her. Yeah, it's definitely feeling like a science project, doubled in size. That's exactly what we want. But if you touch it, it's like super sticky. So we're gonna put on some protection. A little something I like to call kitchen lube, AKA flour. Make sure you have a lot on your hands. Gently coax her out. Take a big handful, spread it over the top. And we're gonna fold this 4 times, kind of like a letter. Fold it over. Put a little bit more cheese from the opposite side. Scoop underneath. You can see it's a little bit sticky. That's okay. Fold it up. And if I need to, I'll go in with the spatula. More cheese. I'm gonna fold from this side and then from this side. If you want even more flavor than cheddar, you can add some herbs to pull the corners in. That will help me make it rounder. But I want all this to be on the bottom. I'm just gonna roll over. That's totally okay. If it sticks, we're just gonna do that. To get into a rounder shape, you can basically take the edges of your hands and kind of scoop it underneath. Start your oven at 450. Put your Dutch oven inside the oven to preheat. If you don't have a Dutch oven, you can use a cast iron skillet, let it preheat, and then we're gonna put a container of water into the oven, and that will help steam it. Transfer the dough onto some parchment paper. If we leave her straight on the counter, she'll become one with the surface again. We're gonna cover her so she doesn't dry out. It's been 30 minutes. We're gonna give her a score over the top. That means a shallow cut across the top. That just tells the steam where to go. Just a smidgen more cheese. Scoop, cover for 30 minutes. Ooh, it's glorious. We're gonna give it another 10 to 15 minutes. If you're baking this without a Dutch oven lid, it might already be done and you can take it out. Ooh. Roll that beautiful cheese footage. Good job. Make sure to follow for more delicious, beginner-friendly recipes.